There is some good news and bad news. The good news is that Antonio is recovering from the poisonous attack and his condition is stabilizing. However, the bad news is that a stranger walked into the recovery room where Antonio is being treated and he tried to force him to take sedative pills.
Sedative pills?
The stranger who was responsible for attempting to murder Antonio with sedative pills is identified as the brother of Antonio's attacker, and he remains on the run.
I should have known that this psychopath would be responsible for doing this act.
I'm not sure who was responsible for these actions, but I can't say it wasn't nor Dylan, nor Liam, nor Dexter either.
Dexter just sent a text message to me and claims that he burned down the waterfall.
I guess I was right.
You stupid girl! You stupid
Are we going?
We are going to the cemetery. We have to throw Walter's body into the grave and then bury it just so no one will ever know about what we've done. All we have to do now is to throw the body and then use a shovel to bury the ground.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm trying to look for the papers. It's for the evidence I need to prove that Ben is not your father.
Can we please just stop talking about this stupid court case? I mean, we'll get talking about this for a long time.
Pixie, don't you realize that your parents are liars for falsely claiming that I am not your father?
Absolutely. And I'm still not caring about my parents anymore because I used to love them, but now I don't.
You actually hate your parents.
I'm sorry, Dad. The only reason I hate them is that they keep lying to me over who really is my father, and no matter what Linda or Ben are talking about, I don't deserve to live with people who are treating themselves as theirs, just like my parents.
Pixie, stop it. Now look carefully, Pixie. I am gonna go to the court and tell the judge that the trial must begin against your parents, and I'm really going to prosecute them for believing that Ben is your father. Great. Who is at the door again?
I'm pretty sure it's your lawyer who wants to talk to you. Please answer the door.
Wait, who is that?
Mr. Mayor, this is Paul the cow and he only came to talk with Pixie.
Hello, Humberto. Nice to meet you. Is Pixie at home?
Yes, she's coming right now.
Okay. Wow, pardon the expression, but you can let that wild cow on the street again?
Pixie, this is Paul. He is a cow that wants to talk to you.
Exactly. I only want to talk to you regarding the ongoing crisis surrounding you and your parents. Please follow me and we'll talk more about the matter.
Oh, alright then. Annie, we gotta go.
Hello Marla and Mia. Why did you came to my office again? Guys, what's the matter? Why do you both look serious? What happened?
Laura, listen. I have to tell you something about Walter, but be warned because what I'm about to confess will shock you.
So what are you going to confess? Like basically.
I killed Walter.
You did what? What do you mean you killed Walter?
Laura, look. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to kill him because he attacked Marla and I murdered him with an axe.
Well, I know this because I saw Marla being attacked by Walter and I also saw you grabbing an axe and then murdering Walter.
Yeah, but how the hell did you manage to find the axe? Like basically.
I went to execution center where Marla has been held captive and I later discovered an axe dropped on the floor in a house.
a house where Marla resided throughout her ordeal, and that's how I found the axe.
Guys, I'm scared. Like, really scared. If David finds out that his brother is dead, how will he respond?
Well, I'm not sure, but it may be certain that he may kill one of us. If he does that, then I guess that's it. But if we call out the cops, David will be handcuffed and will suffer in prison for a long time.
Exactly. And we really hope that David doesn't find out about his brother's death, because if he does, we're doomed.
Hi, Bob Leggum. How are things going?
Fred, listen. We have to talk. It's very serious.
Why? What happened again? Is there something wrong?
If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'll say it, and you better pay attention to me very carefully. Finn just told me that Dexter the zombie burned down the waterfall, according to a text message he sent to him.
What? So you are saying that Dexter actually burned down the waterfall the whole time?
Yes, Fred, he really did burn down the waterfall, and I'm not kidding. I'm not sure why he did this, just so he can get revenge on Finn and his friends, especially us.
I swear, if Dexter continues to cause destruction in this town, I'll kill him and his friends.
Fred, do you really think that this is necessary, that you want to kill Dexter?
Exactly. And no matter what Dylan and his friends are planning next, I'll stop them. I'll stop them, and I'll kill these gangsters for trying to kill the all of us. And for Dylan, he is trying to rule the world. Look into my eyes, Bob Leggum. Look at me. Dylan is a world dominator, and he is trying to do something vicious, and we have to stop them before he warns us that we are going to suffer the consequences.
Now look here, Fred. Finn is off at the letter center, trying to find Dexter, and then kill him.
How? How did you know this?
He sent a text message to me and also said that he is on his way to the Lair Center. If Finn really kills Dexter, then we are not sure what else will happen.
Wow, that's a nice house you have. It's a bit small, but there are no complaints here.
Not at all. I only send you here just to talk to you. So, do you recognize your parents?
Yes, I do know them very well. I used to live in them in the past, but my father, who is the mayor of Castlebush, owned me as a pet and I lived with him ever since. I also lived with Antonio, who is my best friend, and had to move into my house because his house burned to the ground. However, I've been in a crisis several times before. I was in the center of a crisis centering around who really is my father, and the other crisis I have suffered is that David kept abusing me for dumb reasons, despite David not actually knowing me in the first place.
I know the feeling, but at least you came to my house to talk to you. Moreover, I also brought a talking chicken who also wants to join in on the conversation.
Hello, Pixie. Long time no see.
Wait a minute, is that really Charlotte?
Yes, it's really me. I overheard you talking with Paul the cow about two topics, the first being the issue regarding who is your father, and the other being David himself.
I actually recognize you. You used to take me and Antonio to Chickenland, and you got us pretty much everywhere in the chicken-populated settlement.
I thought that the lever wasn't there before.
I know.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Whoa!
Who the heck are you? You just scared us.
No time to explain, young girl. I see that your house has no electricity. I am going to take you to Chickenland so you can look around the settlement.
This is weird. I've never been to Chickenland before.
Me neither.
Exactly. Oh, and how come Antonio isn't with you?
Oh, yeah! He's in the hospital being treated following a poisonous attack. However, I just found out that Antonio was nearly drugged by his attacker's brother when he tried to force Antonio to take sedative pills, just so he could get murdered.
Well, it's a shocking story to hear, Pixie, but we are praying and hoping for him to recover, and hopefully he won't be involved in a similar incident like this again.
Absolutely. Antonio is an innocent bunny and no criminals or strangers in Castlebush would hurt or harm our bunny, just like you.
Totally. And I really hope Antonio will be alright, and if he dies, there will be a tragedy. But I'm also hoping that he will recover very soon.
I'll tell you what, I just brought this book for you, and I also wrote this for you just so you can feel happy and positive about the book. Literally, because this book is called Be Positive.
Wow, so you're actually a novelist who writes many best-selling books and many crafts.
Maybe.
You can come back to Paul's house at any time so we can talk about what else has happened to you. Okay?
Okay, and thanks again for the book. Anyway, gotta go. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Who is it?
It's Finn. Please open the door right this minute.
No way, Jose. I already know what you're going to do to me, and you'll never know what I've done with your life. So, touché. Well, what a surprise. It's you.
Listen to me very carefully. I know what you did. You burned down the waterfall and it burned to the ground, and thanks to you, the whole bar has been completely destroyed, and now I'm concerned that I'm gonna lose my job forever.
Well, you should be. You should be concerned, and you are gonna be poor and miserable forever, and you will—
Dexter, don't you realize that Marceline was inside of the building where it burned down?
Exactly. And I first thought that Marceline would perish, but it didn't happen and she was nearly killed, and you're gonna whine and weep like a very young baby.
Now that's enough. You need to stop. You need to stop, okay? You are trying to kill Marceline, my friends, and you are even trying to kill everybody else in this stupid town, and you're trying to be the boss, just like Dylan.
Oh, poor you. You have no idea that I'm gonna kill you and then bury you in a nearby cemetery just so everyone will mourn for—
Stop it. I cannot take this anymore. You are trying to make my life miserable for trying to kill my wife, and now you are trying to ruin my life for dumb reasons, and you know what? You're gonna pay for this, for not only for burning down the waterfall, but also the fact that you nearly killed Marceline.
Oh, you won't stop me that easy.
What's that? You got a gun and you want to kill me? Go on, do it. Pull the trigger. I will still come back as a ghost and then haunt you.
I'm willing to take that risk. And no matter if you say that you're baffled about it, I don't care. I challenge you to a gun duel and I will win, and you'll lose.
Game on.
Ugh. Gas. Come on. Why the hell won't my gun work?
Turns out that your gun has been jammed. Lucky that you didn't kill me at the last second. And you know what? I think it would be a perfect time for me to finish you off.
I'm warning you, Finn. If you dare think about trying to kill me without my friend's knowledge, I swear, I'll—
William, hold up.
Hi, what do you want?
Listen, I only want to talk to you for just a bit.
Now, I have to go home because I've had a busy day.
Look, it's urgent, okay? It's about Walter. Do you really think that Walter tried to execute me despite not showing conclusive proof of guilt against me?
Listen, you have to calm down. Walter is dead. This nightmare is over, but we still don't know how will David respond.
I'm pretty sure he will respond with provocation, and he could possibly kill someone, like me, or you, or Laura, or Mia, or even everybody else.
Look, can't we at least just get this over with? Besides, this David drama thing has been going on since a long time ago and there is still no sign of ending yet.
The only way the crisis will end is that David and his pals will go to jail for the rest of their lives. Besides, David is a psychopath and a cold-blooded murderer for trying to make everybody's lives miserable, in not just at the Heart Center Hospital, but also in Castle Bush in general.
Marla, please calm down. David is just a criminal and we don't have to trust him anyway.
Whatever. I still have the right to prove that David is a murderer, and he has killed many people in the past, the first being former CEO Jason.
This is your last chance, okay? I'm leaving.
And then Edward.
Bring it on.
also concerned that David may become a serial killer and he's gonna try to kill everybody in the settlement. I'm really scared about how will David respond to his brother's death, and I don't want to be recaptured.
Marla, it's alright. I'll make sure to protect you, no matter what David or Steven is thinking. But I have to go now. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Hello, Pixie. Welcome home. So how was your time?
Pretty good. I got to meet with Paul the Count and I talked to him about the crisis about me and my parents, and also the crisis surrounding me being abused by David for dumb reasons. In fact, I also got to meet with Charlotte the chicken, and I haven't met her for a long time.
You mean the chicken who used to guide you and Antonio across Chickenland?
Totally! I also got a book that Paul wrote and it's known as Be Positive. It's a book about how to remain positive despite being involved in a major or minor crisis.
Wow! I didn't know that Paul was a writer. I'm glad that you have shown courage and bravery. You're the best daughter I have ever had.
Wow! Thanks!
Excuse me, are you Humberto Walker?
Yes, why? Who are you?
I'm Dominic Walton from the Los Galim Supreme Court, and the reason why I came to your house tonight is that you have to appear in court tomorrow to face Pixie's parents to determine whether you're Pixie's father or not. The trial will begin tomorrow, and you have to explain any evidence on why you want to keep Pixie as your daughter, and if you win this case, Pixie will be officially declared to be your father and not a biological father, while Ben will be Pixie's illegitimate father and Linda will be Pixie's illegitimate mother.